Hello, everybody, and welcome back. My name is Julianne Thorne. I'm a holistic cat therapist and soul activator for Cat Guardians. And every week I go live and I share with you the words and the wisdom of a different cat. So, as an empath, I'm able to feel into the frequency, the energy, the essence, and the emotions of beings. I can do it with humans and with cats. And every week I share with you a different cat. My mission is giving cats a voice, and this is one of the ways in which I do that. So this week I've got a gorgeous cat. Let me just get it up on screen, called Bikkel. Okay. There we go. Look at this gorgeous one. Okay, so just give me a second to come into my heart space and we'll see what Bikkel has to share this week. Oh, wow. It feels like a really, really young soul, like full of joy, full of like joie de vivre, full of life. Just small in terms of like young, but big in terms of like personality and craziness and fun. It's really funny. It feels really tingly, really light. It says there's so much to see, so much to feel, so much to enjoy, so much to experience. It's almost like this is like the first time round for this soul, which I don't believe that's the way things go. Energy is constantly recycled, but for Bikkel, it's like this is the first time. This is the first like incarnation, the first experience of being on Earth. And maybe that is the case. Maybe as a soul, as it was a being, it's been in other planets, other realms, other times, whatever it may be. But it's like big eyes and just into everything, and not because like from a curiosity space, but just let's enjoy, let's experience, let's embrace like everything, absorb everything, take in everything that I can, experience everything everywhere all the time, because why wouldn't you? It's just like, let's just go and experience, soak it all in, take it all in. It's really beautiful. It's a really actually like what's the word, expansive way to be, to feel. So as humans, like, we can be really linear, and you get up, you do your job, you go home, you sort the kids, the family, the cats, the whatever it may be, you do the bits and pieces that you have to, and that's as far as it goes. Whereas with Bikkel, it's like, but there's so much more, and it's just like, although Bikkel is a cat, like I said, it feels like a small being, the experience is so expansive and so big. It's actually quite inspiring in a way. Like, part of one of the one of the principles of mindfulness is about beginner's mind. So approaching things with fresh eyes, with a fresh perspective, with an open mind, an open heart. And that's exactly what Bickel's all about. It's like, you don't need to keep hold of the stuff that came before. You don't need to keep hold of the guilt, the shame, the anger, the sadness, the density. Like, just enjoy, just embrace everything that comes your way. It's really massive. Like, it's the energy is like, why would you hold on to the pain, the suffering, the sadness? Like, why would you? This being, this energy that is in this vessel called Bikkel is, I don't understand. Like, I don't comprehend that. Like, that isn't in Bickel's world, in their realm. Like, Bikkel is like, everything that it experiences is the first time. Everything that Bikkel enjoys, comes into contact with, is like, wow, there's so much awe and wonder, because why wouldn't there be? it's really interesting. It's really fascinating, actually. Okay, what else do you have to share, my darling? Oh. So I'm connecting with Bikkel, saying, like, you know, what words do you have to share? What else is there? You know, is there anything else that you want to you know, in your body and your being? And their response was like, those are the words. Like, that is the message. Like, come on, you know, like, what do you mean? What are my words? Like, that is the words. So it's interesting because I picked up from that as a perspective of energy, you know, the energy of Bikkel, but Bikkel's like, that is the message. That, and it's like, full stop. You know, like, that is the message. Why would you? And you don't have to. Talking to you humans, you know, me to Bikkel's mum, Francine, like, why are you holding on to so much? That's the question. That's the reflective piece here. It's like, why are you holding on to it? The sadness, the anger, the frustration, the disappointment, because I don't understand. There is no place for that. There is no need, no desire, no requirement. Like, there should be, in Bikkel's world, there is none of that. There is no dense energy. There is no, how can I articulate this? So different emotions have different vibrations, right? And I use the vibrational scale. So at the top of the scale, you've got joy, gratitude, and love. Really high vibe. It moves really, really quickly. It vibrates really fast. Down at the bottom of the emotional scale, you've got dense emotion. So anger, frustration, worry, fear, sadness, guilt, shame. They run at like 20 to 50 hertz, and it just moves. It vibrates really slowly. That's why when we share how we're feeling, if we're feeling low or sad, you feel like a weight's been lifted, because it's heavy. And Bikkel is like, you don't need to keep that stuff. Like, in Bikkel's world, there is none of that. So everything that happens, everything that is just as it is. And it's a place of joy and wonder and love. So all of this high vibe, because, like, there is no need for shame, for sadness. So I would say, in terms of being an interpreter, Francine, is there a space where you are holding on to anything? Is there, how do you approach your day to day? You know, do you wake up in the morning thinking, oh God, we've got to do this, this, and this? Or do you kind of wake up grateful for the day ahead and checking in with your own energy and your own essence, you know, yourself? Like, how do you approach your day to day? Because Bikkel's like, there is nothing but joy. There is nothing but wonder. Every moment, every experience, it's the human perspective, like, it's the human view that we put labels, we put pressure, we put those dense emotions onto these things, whereas Bikkel's like, why? Like, doesn't understand. So let me just go back to the picture. Oh, it feels like there's this really big smile now from Bikkel. It's like, there's this, he's showing me like this walk, you know, it's like sauntering along, you know, just kind of like tail moving, kind of like not necessarily swagger, but this kind of confident, bold, brave Bikkel. That's the only way I can describe it. Bold, brave Bikkel. It's almost like a mic drop, you know, like, he said his words, and, like, what else is there? What else is there to say? What else is there to do? So no. So I've asked if there's any energy, you know, any insights for energy that he wants to share, or any other words. And it's just like, it's almost like he's walking away. I can see, like, him kind of walking, you know, into not like the light as in end of days light, but he's just like walking towards light, walking towards the next experience, the next part of his joyful, all engulfing, all encompassing experience. Go back. Okay, and it's like, Bikkel out. Okay, so that's it. That's him done. Wow. Whew. Wow, what a beautiful way to view the world. So I hope that his words have given you some sort of insight, Francine. I appreciate it may not be a very personal kind of one-to-one message. Bikkel's mission is bigger than that. Like he's here to experience more than that, and that's the message for you. You know, how can you look at your day to day? How can you look at how you're viewing things? Like what filter, like what glasses do you have on to how you see the world? Because if you take a note from your boy's book, view it with a fresh pair of eyes every day, every moment, every minute, because that's how he views the world. So I hope you've enjoyed this week's Weekly Wisdom. Don't forget to drop a comment below and let me know how you've enjoyed listening to Bikkel's words. I love to hear from the Naturally Cats community, your comments, your emails, your DMs. So please feel free to get in touch and let me know how Bikkel's words have resonated for you, and let me know how you view the world. Like, what's your perspective of things? I'm definitely going to take out a leaf out of Bikkel's book and see how I can shift. What expectations do I bring to things when I go to events or moments or gatherings or whatever? Like, what am I showing up with? Fear and anticipation, trepidation, or an openness to experience? I think we could all learn a lot from today's Weekly Wisdom. I know I definitely will. So I hope you've enjoyed it, guys, and I will see you next time. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.